commentary heard on Scott and Val Save the Universe are not necessarily the opinions of this station, its sponsors, the network, or our broadcast partners.
Step back, everything will be okay. Two new heroes to face the day. Now throw all your fears away. And they're both in tights array. Scott and Val, here to save the universe. It's not a bad joke, or even a curse. Scott and Val save the universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbours, not since Donny and Marie Osmond has America seen a brother and sister weekly entertainment extravaganza like you are about to see and hear. Decades of sibling rivalry in the making, a mother disappointed by both of them, plus some really bad DNA have come together to bring you Scott and Val Save the Universe. Val is looking absolutely radiant, which is impressive, considering she's standing next to her brother, Scott, a man who looks like he lost a fight with a mirror, and the mirror apologized.
Scott and Val save the universe.
Oh, yeah. The story is, though, I probably did get in a fight with the mirror this morning. Good morning, Sister Val.
Good morning, Brother Scott.
All right. How are
It
things?
sounds like you're a priest when I say that or something.
Brother Scott.
Brother Scott. Brother Scott.
I'm so far from a priest. Yeah, you
Or
could-
at least you'd like to be.
Yeah, what would the name of my church be? Yeah, you probably can't say that. All right. Or you don't want to. All right, good morning. Thanks for joining us. We ran a couple minutes long there with the intro because my cross-posting didn't work. It didn't flow through to Scott and Val Save the Universe on Facebook, so I was trying to get that fixed. But we're all over this morning. You can find us on Scott and Val Save the Universe on YouTube. You can find us on KCHW FM on Facebook, and then all of their platforms, Twitch and YouTube as well, and Facebook. So we are all over the place with video. We are the show you want to watch, and it's mostly because of the crazy guys that join us, right, Val?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They are going to, give you a chuckle or a eye roll, one or the other.
And I think, talking with Joe, I think he felt like we were giving him fake laughs last week. I had to, convince him. It was like, no, Joe, you were killing us. So Joel Wulzynski last week in stick figures. It was
Oh, my
a classic.
gosh. When he pulled out his drawings, I about lost it.
Yeah.
It was. So if you didn't see it last week, you have to go look it up because it was really funny.
And we do tie all those to the show by date, and then so after the show's over, we start uploading the rest of the week, the snippets from the show, and so you can always find those too. Ken had a great one last week too, and we'll get into what you're going to get on the show today. But first, Val, how are you? How are you?
You know what?
How's my
I'm
sister?
good. I'm kind of chuckling about the new intro with Nigel.
Why is that?
Well, it came up kind of pixelated, and what I was thinking as I was seeing it is that he is like one of those people that they're interviewing, but they don't want you to see their face, so they pixelate it out.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, so he was like, I am not associating with this whole thing. I'm going to make sure nobody recognizes me.
I try not to shut down my computer because it's got a bad fan, and when you shut it down, it starts whining. But I think I need one because I noticed Nigel was pixelating. I had problems with another video this morning, and it's probably my video player. And then when our intro was playing, I heard it on my end at least hiccup a couple times. So if something crashes today and we go off the air,
You know what? You'll miss us if we're gone.
All right, we're going to do this morning's first two jokes. And here comes my sister.
Okay, I told my doctor, I feel like I'm invisible. His answer, who said that?
That's what happens when you get older, because as I'm approaching my 60th birthday, I'm thinking, and I notice this at stores, girls don't even look at me anymore. Unless I do something weird, then everybody looks.
I always thought it'd be super fun if you were like walking by a graveyard and you passed other people and they said hi, just to go, they can see me.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right. All right. I've got one too this morning. The best part about getting older in Maine, Val, is when I fall on the ice now, people assume I'm just checking for structural integrity. If I fell, I have lost all the padding on my bum. It would be really painful.
Well, and our bones get brittle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do our minds. All right, things you didn't know yesterday. This is always a great start to the morning, and me and my sister are going to go back and forth on these. Val's read the first one.
I have. Octopuses have 3 hearts, which explains why they never text Scott back.
Oh. Burned by, yeah. I was gaslit by an octopus. All right, Val, the inventor of the Pringles can is actually buried in one.
I'd heard that before.
That's called brand commitment, and his last words at the factory were, hey, I think I mixed up the cans.
I didn't think I was still supposed to be crunchy.
Yeah. This one's all powdery, and I think there's some chips in space. All right.
All right. Bananas are actually radioactive. Not dangerous, just slightly spicy from a science standpoint. Explains the YouTube experiments.
Have you seen the YouTube experiments? Because you're looking confused.
I have not seen the YouTube experiments.
People trying to like plug probes into bananas and make them light up LEDs.
Like they used to do, didn't they used to do that with potatoes or something?
Yeah, same kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there are more possible moves in chess than there are atoms in the observable universe, and that is why I am bad at it. Actually played my first game of chess against Lindsay, who's really into it. And since we were kids, me and you used to play chess, but I don't. Do you remember that?
I remember playing with Brad when we first got married.
Wow. So there's your childhood memories gone again.
They're gone again. Yeah, with him, it was I was like, I can't play with you anymore. And it's just, I guess, the differences in personalities. He was like so aggressive, and it was like, oh my gosh, he's like taking this so seriously. And so I was like, I'm not playing with you anymore.
If you're good at chess, you're good at war. It's true. And I actually, I was told that Lindsay was going to stomp me, and she did beat me handily, but it was a long game, so I felt like I held my own.
Good for you. I wouldn't even remember how to play.
Yeah. The rook is always the confusing one for me. I'm not good at spatial awareness. All right. There are more. We already did that one. I think it's you taking us to Belgium.
All right. Belgium has the highest number of castles and comic book artists per square kilometer in the world.
Which is why I want to go visit.
You like your comic books?
And castles more.
I like castles too.
Yeah.
I would, because you tend to, associate that with like Scotland or Ireland, and it's Belgium.
So I'm going to read a comic book in a castle. And here comes the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of Barbie dolls, and it's at 18,500, which are in my basement.
It's creepy, Scott. It's really creepy.
It's just creepy.
I'm picking up a heavy, creepy vibe here.
It's going to be really creepy if it is a dude.
As far as I'm concerned, this picture's over right now.
Exactly.
A spa in Japan allows you to swim in various liquids, including coffee and wine. What else could we swim in, Scott?
I added that to the story because I just thought this could be fun. So this is something, if you're following along on the KCHW FM Facebook page or our YouTube page or something, that you could post what else you would like to swim in. Has anything came to mind, Val?
I was all about the wine. I thought that sounded kind of fun.
All right. Well, what do you think I would choose to swim in then?
Milk, or half and half.
Definitely half and half. Half and half so thick. I'd be more buoyant.
Scott's in there with a straw.
It's half and half and a little bit of me.
Oh, yeah. I want the creepy vibe thing, your sound effect
I'm
replay.
picking up a heavy, creepy vibe here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Scott in a pool of half and half with a straw. You can just picture it, can't you? Maybe I'll do it and put up a snapshot next week. All right. Then when I was thinking of this, what else could you swim in? I thought of my favorite comedian actor on the planet. Bless his soul, rest in peace, Leslie Nielsen.
I've been swimming in raw sewage.
No.
I love it.
No.
Gosh, and then RFK took that seriously.
Where's my drum roll? That's what happened to his throat. It's an infection. Yeah. All right. And I had one more on the list that I thought RFK would probably swim in, and that was bile. Thank you. All right. Any last ones, and then we'll check on Facebook in a little bit and see if anybody else.
Let's see. I was waiting for. No, Ken's been talking to us this morning, but no reply on what he'd like to swim in.
Okay.
It would probably be Jack Daniels, maybe.
Oh, that's that pickled. Permanently. All right, 2,000 Americans and 230 Canadians require medical attention each year after mishaps with what, Val?
Their toilet paper dispensers.
How do you hurt your... Is it the spring? It's got to be the spring-loaded thing.
It has to be, I guess, but...
Because has he ever been on the throne and went to put a new roll in and, shot it across the room and went, oh!
Maybe it's actually reaching for the toilet paper and falling off the commode
and getting hit in the eye or something.
Maybe
right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, if you're doing this morning, please film it. We want to know how this works. All right. Things not to do this Tuesday. This has kind of became a regular for us. This and the deep thoughts, and I did more. So the first thing, Val, that people don't want to do this Tuesday.
Don't forget how old you are.
Yeah. It can be kind of easy when you get to our age. So
it can be, but if you can still do math, you can still figure it out, people.
Yeah. And hand in hand, which if you're that old, you might want to walk that way. Hand in hand with not forgetting how old you are today is, or where you are. Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Other things, Val.
Well, I was going to say, what I do all the time is forget what day it is.
Yeah.
All right. Things you don't want to do this Tuesday. Do not start a sentence with, no offense.
Don't try to just eyeball it when cutting your own hair. Scott. If it looks a little odd today, that's what I did.
You might not want to check your bank balance immediately after saying, I'm going to treat myself.
No, it takes the fun out of it. I did that last week. I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy this. And then I looked at my bank account and I went, no, I'm going to buy it anyways. Thank you. And next week we have a brand new control panel with EQ. So we should sound bassy and bright.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
I've always wanted to sound bassy and bright.
Well, you've been bassy before.
I think that's gassy.
Oh, this one for Val. Do not chase a car just because it looks shiny today.
Especially if I'm going, woof.
Yeah. And she does that with Mustangs.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, at no point today, let out 3 long shrieks, fart, and run away.
Unless you work at a place like KCHW where that stuff's acceptable.
It also works if you work from home.
Except it's not as fun because there's no one to affect. All right, on to those existential shower thoughts. We do shower thoughts. Last week I made them creepy. I tried to do some creepy ones again. Val, will you kick us off?
All right. You will someday log out of something for the last time and not realize it.
Oh, you were supposed to say, I don't think we've done these creepy ones before.
I thought you were
maybe
kind
we have.
But maybe we have.
But maybe we have. All right, somewhere a photo
It's
of
like-
you exists. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that, like when you signed out of MySpace.
That was worth backtracking for. Good joke. Always backtrack for a good joke. All right. Now, where was I? Somewhere a photo of you exists that you have never seen.
Ooh, that is creepy.
You know, around Chihuahua, when Brandon used to work at the newspaper, he was really good at hiding in a bush, snapping a picture of you. You never saw. He got one of me cruising in my Firebird that looked, and I was waving to somebody out the T-top, and it just looked awesome, the shot he got of the car. I actually saved it from the newspaper. And then the other one was I was giving Gino a hug, and he somehow got a picture of it. It's I think they him and Sharon got Person of the Year award, and yeah, I think it was maybe Volunteers of the Year. I've got it wrong. It was the big one that Chihuahua does. And they both got it. And when they were leaving the stage and stuff, I ran over and I gave Gino a hug, and it ended up in the newspaper, and I didn't even know Brandon was in a bush. All right, long story short.
That alone is creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. Brandon's just got that creepy vibe, especially when he's in the bushes. All right. What else you got for us, Val, on that list?
I just had this thought recently, like in the shower, I guess. Your voice in recordings is how everyone else hears you all the time.
And that's the thing is, like, I think I can sing till I do it out loud. I'll write a song and I'll be like, oh, this is jamming, and I'll be singing along with it. And the few times that I've actually heard myself singing along, it's not good. All right. Every decision you didn't make created a completely different version of your today. So if you didn't like it, that's on you. Mm-hmm.
You don't remember falling asleep last night, but you trust that you did.
If you're really tired, maybe you didn't.
Maybe not.
Mm-hmm. One day someone will say your name for the last time.
Oh.
Is that your last or their last, though?
I don't know.
All right, Val.
This one's kind of sad. You've walked past strangers who are having the worst day of their life, and you never even knew it.
That's why everybody I say, how are you?
Nice. My sweatshirt this morning, and you probably can't read it, well, but my sweatshirt says you matter.
Oh, yeah, we can't read it because you're sitting down. Pulling it up's not going to help.
I know, but usually when I stand up and try to show something, then
it blocks out.
Yeah, it blocks out. But and then on the back it says, "Dear person behind me, I just want you to know that you are enough."
Oh. All right, I wanted to tease what the boys are doing, but we've already rambled. I can't believe we've already burned up like 20 minutes rambling. So real quick, what's coming up today? In just moments, we're going to have Ken with today's Panic Time. Always exciting because Ken is the dude that works harder than anybody else keeping us safe. We've got crazy weather, goofy weather with Al and Melani. That'll come up at the top of the hour. And then in hour 2, Joel Wulzynski arrives from Belize to bring us some entertainment news. And you never know what you're going to get with Joel.
You never know.
And today is Farkle Day. It's your last week to Farkle with Scott and Val. What's going on, Val?
Oh, we have been running this promotion for about a month or so, and all you had to do to be entered into a drawing to win a really cool Bigfoot, Northern Lights in the mountains Farkle board was to like our Facebook page and follow our channel. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel. That's all you had to do. So if you have not done it, because as we're looking at things, people have done one or the other, not realizing they needed to do both.
So that might not have been very clear. So if you, okay, I'll follow them on Facebook. It wasn't just one or the other. It was a both because we're trying to build both channels. So that was the idea with the contest to kind of help us. So if you think you're in the contest, but you didn't subscribe on YouTube, you could swing by there and take a gander at the video today and take care of that. And then you're in for the drawing, which will comes up last day of the month, 28th. So you had till the end of the February. So end of Saturday is the deadline. Me and Val will draw the winners from the subscribers on the followers on Facebook and YouTube, and we will announce the winner next Tuesday on our show. And then we'll contact you and get your address so we can ship it to you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if you aren't sure what Farkle is, for one, just go check out the pictures on our pages, because I think it turned out really cute. But what a Farkle board is a tray to hold your dice while you're playing Farkle, which used to be called 10,000 as a dice game. So we came up with this idea, or I did, when we were camping, trying to play Farkle on a picnic table, and continually pulled our dice out of the dirt. So I came up with the idea to make a tray, contain your dice, and make things easier. So the one that I did was in honor of KCHW, with the Northern Lights in the background, and who doesn't love Bigfoot?
That's right. And Val, it won't do shameless promotion, but she does make custom Farkle boards.
I do make custom Farkle boards.
And people order them from you too, don't they?
I do get lots of orders. I do make lots of custom ones. I just did one for a friend whose mom's name was Daisy, and so we did one with daisies on it for her, just in honor of her mom. I just did one for a fundraiser for the Junior Livestock Association here in Deer Park.
Nice.
So I do all sorts of stuff. So yeah.
All right, so we covered the guys. We have odd news at the end of the show. Today's odd news, you don't want to miss it. It's a little different. I spent the time last night, Val. There's 6 of the full version odd news stories, and I wrote a song for every odd news story.
Oh, my goodness.
Which sounds scary, right? But
it sounds scary, but I guess that's when you live in Maine and it's a blizzard.
That's right. But they were only 30-second songs, 30 to
Okay.
45 seconds. And I'm going to tease before we go to Ken, just because I think if I play this one 3 times during the show today, it'll be stuck in everybody's heads the rest of the day.
Ooh,
All right?
okay.
All right. So I have kind of 2 versions because the first one came out super fast. I'm going to do the little slower one so you can pick up on the lyrics a little bit better. But you might get a gist of what the story's going to be in Odd News. But yeah.
Ja, dat denk je beter. Wel, en dan zie je maar nu de borden hier dus gewoon met. Nou. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Strapped a hot tub to a hatchback ride, 2 bunch of cords and a whole lot of pride. Hit the highway feeling clever and free, didn't factor in wind velocity. Next thing I know, it starts to rise like a bubble bath reaching for the sky. Officer says, sir, explain your plan. I said I didn't think air did that, man. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Science hit me a little too late. Come on. Floating dreams on a 4-door frame. Now I've got a ticket and nationwide fame. Suds in the breeze. Come on. Freedom ain't strapped down with these. Come on. Florida logic, bold and bright. Yeah, my hot tub almost took flight. Back. Bubble on the interstate.
So I think everybody's going to be singing Bubble on the Interstate by the end of the day. That's my goal.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. All right, here we go.
Get ready! Wait for it! It's panic time! Calm down! It's not the end of days! And now, your panic time host, Ken, you kids get out of my yard! Owens!
Hey, you kids, get out of my yard, Owens!
Oh, yeah. And the man of the hour, Mr. Ken Owens. Welcome back to the show, Ken.
Well,
Good morning,
good
Ken.
morning. I think you missed me rocking out there to your other song there, but yeah, it's a head snapper.
Bubble on the Interstate.
And by the way, I think if I was swimming, what would I want to swim in? I think a pair of swimming shorts. Yeah, that would be definitely
of course.
needed.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to think about, Ken.
A good choice, especially for you.
Well, yes, because if I was swimming without my shorts, people would panic. Oh, Well, that leads right into my statement. Last week I told you I had something that was, it was going to affect millions. And well, here it is. Anyway, okay. Before I get ahead of myself, nobody panic. No. Panic.
Okay.
This is serious.
How serious is it, Ken?
Well, okay. Well, you know me. This could affect millions of homes, apartments, condos, anything with a sink, anything with a bathtub, anything that drains. I mean, garbage disposals and, well, possibly dishwashers, but, roughly are technically they're drain into a sink. But still, yes, it could be your dishwasher. And before you roll your eyes, you need a little back history here. So the Coriolis effect, hemispherical differences in rotational water flow. Got that?
Okay.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, but I keep going down the drain.
Anyway, hemispherical differences in rotational water flow in the northern hemisphere, that's us up here, water goes clockwise down the drain. And below the equator, down there below, like Australia and stuff, it goes counterclockwise down the drain. This is science.
Okay.
Anyway, for decades, sinks, bathtubs, garbage disposals have been engineered to operate in harmony with their hemispherical natural rotational expectations. That means they're designed to go counterclockwise or, clockwise up here, counterclockwise down there. It keeps plumbing balanced. It keeps gravitational cooperative. It keeps the drains draining the way they were designed. But recently, and this is where it becomes serious, manufacturers have admitted that millions of bathtub sinks and garbage disposals designed for Australia were accidentally installed up here in the United States.
Oh, no. Now everything's going to back up.
Back up. That's right. Southern hemispherical appliances installed in northern hemispherical plumbing, and over 2 million homes, maybe 3 million, maybe 5 million, now contain a counterclockwise appliance operating in a clockwise environment. What does that mean? That means your plumbing may be confused. Your drains may hesitate. Have you ever watched your sink and thought, why isn't this draining properly? We've always had problems with that sink. Your bathtub, my bathtub never seems to drain. You always thought it was hair. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not that buildup you thought was down there. It could be that you have the wrong bathtub installed. It's fighting gravity. It's fighting the Coriolis effect. That is why. And your garbage disposal, your garbage disposal may start throwing food out of it instead of grinding it up and sending it down the drain. Yes, this is one of the documented effects of improperly installed southern hemispherical appliances operating here in the upper hemisphere.
Wow.
Oh, and when that happens at your toilet, man, it really stinks.
Anyway, now in response to this growing concern, federal rotational compliance authorities have issued an advisory. Now, this is everyone pay attention. Every sink, every bathtub, every appliance that drains is required to carry a federally recognized rotational compliance sticker. Now, this is important. These stickers clarify that your appliance is calibrated for clockwise northern hemispherical drainage standards. Look underneath your sink. Check behind the cabinet wall. Examine underneath your bathtub. You should see a small label that reads clockwise compliant, Northern Hemisphere certified. If you don't see this sticker, well, remain calm. It just means your appliance may not be federally certified. And who knows? You might have one, you might not. I mean, should you replace these? I don't know. I mean, should you call a plumber right away? I don't know that either. But I think what you should do, look for the sticker, contemplate your next move. What should your next move be? Well, I don't know that either. Oh, well, wait. I do have an idea, though. You can tear out your Australian counterclockwise appliances. I mean, load them into a giant shipping container and move to Australia. Yes, because if you install them in Australia, they'll drain just fine down there.
All right.
And yes, I think you should do this. Well, I'm not sure if moving is the answer, but it is one option. Anyway, good luck with your plumbing. And this is Ken with Panic Time.
Good job, Ken. You know, one of the things that is concerned me now is I don't even know how to get under my bathtub.
Oh.
I've never seen the bottom of a bathtub.
The only time I've seen the underside of my toilet was when I'd had a little bit too much to drink.
Was there a sticker down there? Did you? Well, anyway, so yes, this isn't. It's serious.
All right, serious stuff. Once again, Ken Owens. Big round of applause for Ken.
And I was having such a good day. Now I'm panicked.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as I.
All right. Well, thank you, KCHW. It's always great to see Val, Scott. You all have a great week. This is Ken with Panic Time. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much, Ken. You know, Val, the thing that's worrying me now is I think I'm going to have to spend the rest of the day like reversing all my plumbing.
Oh, man. Or at least crawling under things to see if it's the right stuff.
Well, at least I'm short. I crawl under things pretty easy. All right, before we go to our top of the hour break, we got a few goodies for you. First one up is, I like this one, Val, and I think people might be able to relate to it. It's called, What Was Your I'm Dating an Idiot Moment? I read through this in advance just to make sure I wasn't in it.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Val, first one, will you roll it out?
All right. My ex didn't think it rained over the ocean because there was enough water there already. She was shocked it rained when we were on a cruise.
Okay. Here's when it says, my man put a load of laundry in with mixed colors and whites and then poured the bleach into white and the whites. He was shocked that the bleach bleached everything in the load. I had to explain that bleach will bleach everything you put in, as it cannot discern what you want bleached and what you don't. And I think discernment is totally lost here. It's funny she used that word.
All right. This person said, my ex got mad when I described a cloud formation moving in overhead as ominous. He replied, use another word. No one knows what that means. For you idiots, it's scary.
Yeah, scary. All right. She was standing in the middle of Disney World holding a paper map of the park. She started complaining that they forgot to put the You Are Here star on the map. It's a map, and they only do that at kiosks. Maybe you didn't notice.
Maybe you should use Google Maps instead.
Yeah.
We were watching the movie Valkyrie, the one starring Tom Cruise, about the plot to assassinate Hitler. I made a comment while we were watching, like, too bad their plan didn't work, and my boyfriend got angry at me for spoiling the movie.
Here's a guy who says, I introduced my friend to my stepsister, and he said, weird, you guys look nothing alike.
Oh, he kept applying for jobs and getting denied instantly. At the time, I didn't understand and was upset for him. Come to find out, this 26-year-old was applying for jobs driving armored trucks for banks with a record for stealing money.
Oh. Huh. What's ever happened to second chances, Val? Why do you think he wanted to work at the army? I think if he was a crook and had criminal tendencies, that's the last place you should work. All right. Another guy thought you absorbed a gallon of water when you shower, so he didn't need to drink any. Scary thing is, he heard this somewhere else. That's a learned behavior.
Oh, boy. This man said, I dated a woman who asked me why it's called ground beef. She said, like, are they bred on the ground or something?
He, serious as a heart attack, asked me to stop using toothpaste because the government's controlling your thoughts through fluoride consumption. That's a weird conspiracy theory. How do you tie that one together?
I don't know how you get with him in the first place because his breath must be horrendous.
Last one, Val. It's a good one.
All right, I suggested visiting Slovenia, and he said, Slovenia? You can't just make up countries, babe.
Oh, that's really, really good. All right, we are going to run to break and thank some sponsors for KCHW. And when we come back, it's the one and only Mr. Alan Melani with your stellar weather forecast. But you have to stay right here. It's Scott and Val Save the Universe. And we will be right back.
Life forms detected.
Scott and Val Save the Universe will be right back. They're probably heating up a chocolate teapot. I hate this job.
It's total bollocks, isn't it?
Their mum must have been real knackered after raising these two wibble-wielding squiffies.
where KCHW Morning Show is made possible.
KCHW 102.7.
And we're back, yes, somehow still on the air, for part 2 of the Scott and Val Save the Universe show. The only program brave enough to tackle cosmic chaos, armed with opinions, questionable logic, and absolutely no official clearance. If the universe is saved today, it'll be by accident. Strap in, lower your expectations. Let's carry on. It's time for RFN weather. Here with your national weather outlook is Alan Two Shoes Melani.
Alan Two Shoes Melani.
Yeah, the only radio show that brings you the thunder with Mr. Alan Melani. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning, Alan.
You had a rough week last week, didn't you?
Did Nigel call you guys squiffies?
He did.
What is a squiffy?
I have no idea. I had to look it up to make sure it just kind of like a nerd. You know, I had to look it up to make sure, he didn't give me something dirty.
All right, that it's fitting.
Yeah, if the shoe fits, Scott.
Well, Val, that means you're a squiffy too.
I am a squiffy.
Nice. I've never heard that word.
So how did you escape from the ice rings of Saturn last week?
Well, it was tricky, but I got her done.
All right. I liked Val's comment. She goes, well, we know exactly what that's like. All right.
Unfortunately, it was a short trip, so that's good.
All right. What do you got for us today?
Well, I didn't go so national. I kept it kind of local. We're sticking with the inland today.
Okay.
So I've got grab your coffee and grab your emotional support hoodie and whatever Scott insists is basically still clean, and let's go for it.
It's pillow.
So Tuesday, we start with mostly cloudy skies across eastern Washington, North Idaho, and eastern Oregon. Expect scattered rain and snow showers early, changing mainly to rain by midday. Highs land in the mid-40s. Roads could be slick early in the higher elevations, so give yourself a few extra minutes, unlike Scott, who still thinks the snooze button is a valid morning routine.
Mm-hmm. Twice today.
Wednesday, keep the gray theme fully committed more off and on rain and snow showers with valley rain and light mountain snow. Highs stay in the low to mid 40s. So, yes, it's cold enough to complain, but not cold enough to cancel anything. Basically, the weather equivalent of Val saying, we still doing this, aren't we?
Yes.
Thursday and Friday. Thursday turns wetter and steadier rain likely. Friday, pretty much copy-paste weather. Cloudy with periods of rain and highs in the mid-40s. If you wash your car this week, that's on you. The sky is clearly scheduled a recurring rinse cycle. Meanwhile, Scott's reportedly considering shorts, and we are monitoring this developing situation very closely.
Don't do it, Scott.
I almost
Please
stood
don't
up.
do it.
Please don't. People
He
will think
must
it's
be
an
wearing
aurora
shorts.
borealis.
Oh, I have some on.
Southern Lights.
That's what you're telling everybody. By the weekend, we improved slightly. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers, high in the upper 40s. Sunday, similar, maybe a touch drier. A translation, not beautiful, not terrible. The official inland northwest relationship status. Val calls it fine. Scott calls it golf weather. And that's exactly why we can't have nice things.
Exactly why. That's what I told my mom all the time.
And as a bonus, we've got a little bit of weather on Mars. Quick trick next door to Mars, where the forecast remains cold and dusty through the weekend. Equatorial daytime highs may briefly reach around 70 degrees, but nighttime temperatures plunge well below freezing. So if Scott was planning a Mars getaway, tell him to pack layers. It actually looks like he already has.
What?
That's all I've got for you today, guys.
Excellent job, Mr. Melani. Give him a big round of applause. And your next universal trip around the space, be much carefuler, okay?
I will get more fuel, sir.
All right, more fuel. If it wasn't gas, it'd be okay.
Right.
Right. All right. Alan Melani and weather. Thank you so much, Alan. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks, Alan.
Thanks,
All
guys.
Right. All right. We are so lucky these guys give up their own free time to come and help us with the show. It is totally amazing. And me and my sister, we got one more to look forward to today. We're just a few minutes away from Mr. Joe Wulzynski, and Joe's going to have entertainment news for us. But Val, let's pick up where we left off before we joined Ken. And we had some dumb product warnings, which I always find fun. First one on the list today is the scariest one, and it's when you're working on a car and you have to have it running, this is the thing that always petrifies me, the fan belt.
Yes, and this warning was actually on a fan belt. It said, before installing this fan belt, be sure you shut off the engine as it may cause irreversible injury.
Irreversible? Sure.
Is that to the car or to the installer?
Yeah. On a puzzle box, some assembly required.
Really?
Really.
This was in an information booklet. It said, do not use if you cannot see clearly to read the information in the information booklet.
What? On a bottle of shampoo for dogs, caution, the contents of this bottle should not be fed to fish. Where did they get the correlation?
On a hairdryer, do not use while sleeping.
I want to back up. Has anybody ever bathed a fish?
Remember, they have enough water already.
Yeah, they
so you
absorb
don't
a
have
gallon
to
a day.
drink any.
All right, on a case, this is on a case of it's a gourmet chocolate CD case. So it looks like the CD, but it's all chocolate, right? Do not place this product into any electronic equipment.
On shin guards, pads cannot protect any part of the body they do not cover.
You're going to need a bunch. On a Dremel rotary tool, this is scary. This product not intended to use as a dental drill.
You know, somebody had to have tried it at some point.
Did I just raise my hand? Yeah, I raised my hand. All right. On a car with what?
Oh no, I thought I was up.
You are up. You are up.
Okay. On a car window sun shield, do not drive with sun shield in place. And Scott,
Yes.
why do you do it?
Because
it clearly says.
Because my car sunshield is the front of the Millennium Falcon, the window, and it's got Han and Chewbacca in the front seats of the car. So I just put eye holes where Han is.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Exactly.
That should work just fine.
Thank you. On a plastic toy helmet used as a container for popcorn. Caution, this is not a safety protective device. This next one that Val's going to do is probably the best.
On a wheelbarrow, not intended for highway use.
You can't pull a wheelbarrow behind a car. Well, obviously I can.
Because I'm doing it right now.
Yes.
It's carrying my beer.
You will find this a very important sticker on a brand new Holmes bathroom heater. It says this product is not to be used in bathrooms.
And our last one today on a novelty rock garden set called Popcorn Rock. It says, eating rocks may lead to broken teeth.
Oh.
Open wide.
Just a Dremel tool. Okay.
Eating rocks may also lead to constipation.
There's so many places I can go with that joke, but I'm going to do a quote instead. This one's from the late, great Stephen Hawking. Said nothing like that. He said, the greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge.
Oh,
the greatest enemy of knowledge, not ignorance. It's the illusion of knowledge. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. This quote comes from Dan Millman. He said, you don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you.
Oh, that's exactly how I quit smoking. But it's an ongoing battle.
Well, after 60 years, I can only imagine.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't start at birth. Sorry. Let's go 45
What
years.
if I did? Well, I kind of did because Mom and Dad smoked, so I did start smoking at birth.
You did start smoking at birth.
Can you imagine me as a one little baby?
Well, there's pictures of us at 2 with a beer bottle in our hands.
Well, that was normal in the Schlafen household.
She won't fall asleep.
No.
Give her a little beer.
In our household, they never even asked the kids if they wanted wine with dinner. They just gave it to us. But you know what? I think it had the opposite effect because neither one of us have a drinking problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
Little Manchevitz, it's just like grape juice with, a little kick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. That's at least what Dad told us. And he always gave you blackberry brandy when you were sick. I don't know if it worked, but you didn't care. Yeah.
No.
I just think he wanted us to fall asleep so he didn't have to deal with us.
Probably.
Probably. Maybe a little bit. All right. It is that time of day. Wow. This show is just flying by, Val. Are you prepared?
I think I am prepared. I mean, he left. I mean, he set a really high bar for himself last week.
Yeah, he did. Let's see if he can do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show that goes nowhere yet somehow everywhere is about to astound you again. Live from the tropical country of Belize, it's your RFN entertainment guy, Joe. What? Joe Wulzynski.
No?
Wulzynski.
Close to Doc then?
It's time for Ski by the Sea on Scott and Val Save the Universe.
Welcome once again, Mr. Joe Wulzynski.
Hey, good morning there, Mark and Val. I apologize. Once again, I did not get the email. I didn't know we were supposed to wear shorts, so I better not be standing up here.
Okay.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh, he's using his puffer.
No, that's not the vodka one. Okay. Anyway, hey, how's everything going there on planet Earth?
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, excellent. Oh, what kind of straw do you have today? Last week it was a flamingo. Oh, pineapple.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a back scratcher. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, hey, so you guys pretty much know me, I think. We've done this show before, right? Yeah, anyway. Cheating. I'm not really into conspiracies. We all know that the planet Earth is a hexagon. Okay. But, I was kind of, they call it stalking, but I was looking up some stuff on Sydney Sweeney. I found some deep state stuff dating back to the 60s and 70s. Now, this stuff has influenced our generation of our thinking today. And that was done through Saturday morning cartoons.
How's that?
Ooh.
I don't know how they did it. I just, I was a little kid. I just turned the channel on. So,
Okay.
but I will tell you the influence that they had on us after I take a little sip here. Excuse me. All right. I'm gonna have to get the rum one. Anyway, Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I love me some Scooby-Doo.
Teen detectives and their cowardly Great Dane unmask supernatural mysteries. Okay, we all know Shaggy was stoned, right? And
No
he
doubt.
may have even sniffed something off a toilet seat, but he was still effective.
Okay.
Today, this has influenced us to believe that people like that are still capable to run an agency.
So true.
Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. A live-action puppet-style spy comedy starring trained chimpanzees and one orangutan working for a government agency. What this prepared us for is anything or anyone to run a government agency, regardless of how cute they look at a cap.
I knew all along it was chimps running the government.
The Flintstones is a Stone Age family sitcom blending modern suburban life with prehistoric gags. This has influenced and letting us know we'll be working for the man for the rest of our life. The Jetsons.
Ooh.
A futuristic family comedy featuring space-age gadgets and domestic hijinks. What this is training us to do is to trust sexy robots that live in our home, who will eventually kill us.
That's why I'm always nice to Alexa.
Oh, yes. Space Ghost.
Ooh.
Costume space hero battles galactic villains in serialized adventures. This makes us believe and know that there is evil everywhere. Oh, wait. Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's a satirical, spoof-heavy adventures of a moose and his squirrel friend. Hello, the Russians, Boris and Natasha.
Yes.
Okay, but we're accepting them because why? We fell in love with them during the show.
It's so true. And you
Yes.
know what? They're Canadian, though, and there's a whole lot that could be said by someone in our government about Canada. So there's a conspiracy theory right there. Ken, it's a good panic time.
Just saying.
Canada, is that a country?
Yes.
It's the 51st state.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Okay, Underdog is a mild-mannered mild. Yeah, there you go. A mild-mannered shoe-shine dog becomes a caped superhero, saving the day. This fuels the fantasy that we can be the underdog, yet still succeed.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah, right. That we believe that BS? Okay. All right. Working for the man every night and day. Okay. Wacky Races is a comical cross-country car race featuring eccentric team and slapstick sabotage. Well, this has basically prepared us for the Democratic Party today. And Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, yeah.
This wasn't really a cartoon. This was in between the commercials. Is catchy animated educational shorts teaching grammar, math, and civics between shows. We didn't really learn a dang thing from that show, did we?
I don't remember
Oh,
any of
Mike,
it.
come on, conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Yeah, but we never learned anything from that. And last but not least, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids was a slice of life cartoon about a city teen group tackling rural social issues with humor. This makes us believe that this would be so that we would think that it's cool to live in a ghetto and not to worry about them.
Wow.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
Wow.
So that's kind of all the mishmash stuff I have for today. How are you guys doing there?
That's our entertainment news?
Say again?
That's our entertainment news?
Wasn't that entertaining?
It was.
All right, so I don't want to, insult anyone, but Joe, you must be older than me because I only recognized about 75% of those cartoons.
Ooh.
Yeah, the racer one. But I remember Underdog and the one you talked about where they were on the road race with it. But that was kind of a rare one.
Yeah, I don't remember the road race one.
Maybe I just didn't have friends when I was a kid, and that's all I did is I watched cartoons. That's all right. Remind me of my poor childhood where I just sat and watched. Fat Albert.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, wow, Val, okay. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's distraught. It's Joel Wulzynski live from the planet of Belize.
Am I invited back next week?
You are invited back always,
week
Joe.
to week, I am not sure.
All
okay.
Right.
Well, you guys have a good time. Save the universe, and hopefully you get credit for it.
Yeah. All right.
And have a drink for me.
Yeah. Just log in. If we're not here, just wait.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
You too. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Joel Wulzynski.
Oh, you want me to do the whole stick again?
No. We need you to go.
Good morning. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't get the email about my shorts, so I'm not wearing any. See y'all later.
See you, Joe.
Bye. And we fade to black.
Yeah, we fade to black. There we go. All right, we're going to keep things moving this morning. Get back to our beginning of our break where we usually roll out the cool things like celebrity birthdays and a little bit of history. First up for celebrity birthdays, as I let Val play some catch-up, a Nike co-founder, Phil Knight, is turning 88 today.
Wow. You want me to do the next one? Or
sure,
go back and forth?
Go back and forth. That's cool.
All right, Barry Bostwick from the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Spin City is 81 today.
News correspondent Paula Zahn turning 70.
All right, Billy Zane from Titanic, 57.
Boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr., I should say, is 46 and just scheduled another fight with Pac-Man. So, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you and I schedule fights. It's not that exciting.
No, and neither one of us call each other Pac-Man. So.
Rocker George Thorogood turned 75 today.
Side note, his real name is Lawrence.
Lawrence, okay.
Yeah. Steve Jobs, 1955 to 2011, Apple co-founder, in memoriam.
All right, and this goes on to this day in history?
Yeah, it looks like it got pasted there by accident. So we'll just save that one. It happened today. We call it history. 1868, first parade to have floats was staged at Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
How exciting.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Mardi Gras. 1955, we alluded to this a minute ago. Apple founder Steve Jobs was born.
I'm really surprised that Val's never been to Mardi Gras. Actually shocking. All right. 1981, Buckingham Palace announced the engagement of Britain's Prince Charles to Lady Diana Spencer.
2008, Fidel Castro resigned as president of Cuba. His brother Raul was unanimously elected.
Ooh, and you say Cuba. That's why I like to say it.
Cuba.
Well,
yes, Cuba.
2013, at the 85th Annual Academy Awards, Argo won the Best Picture Oscar. Why? I never even watched that movie. I don't even remember that movie. Why is it in history?
I don't know. Argo. I don't remember it either. All right. 2014, a 4.4 billion year old crystal was discovered to be the oldest known fragment from the Earth's crust. How exciting is that? I want to see it.
So, but it's from the crust, so that just makes it sound gross. And it's like 4.4 billion years old. Why would you even give that to somebody? Why would you want it? Ew. Sorry.
I want to know how much it's worth.
There you go. 2020 public memorial for Kobe Bryant was held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Also in that year, scientists identified the first animal that doesn't need oxygen to breathe, and that's a tiny parasite living in salmon tissue.
Wow. 2020 also, former Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein found guilty and put in prison. Hope he stays there forever.
Yes. There's a few others I'd like him to have as a cellmate.
Oh, yeah. One in
and in 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine.
Wow.
Who thought that? I mean, it's 4 years ago. Wow.
Yeah. Special events for today. It is National Tortilla Chip Day.
Ooh. Which goes right along with World Bartender Day.
And National Skip the Straw Day.
You can celebrate them all in the same Mexican restaurant.
There you go.
It's Twin Peaks Day, celebrated by fans of the TV series. It was like one of the weirdest TV series ever.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Introduce a Girl to Engineering Day. That's what we're doing to Val right now. Yeah.
My son's an engineer. And I saw a shirt one time. It says, "Hug an engineer. They're not going to like it, but hug them anyway."
It's true. It's true.
How about International I Hate Coriander Day? A strong aversion to that polarizing herb. It can turn a beloved dish into a culinary challenge for discerning taste buds.
It's also National Trading Card Day.
And Digital Learning Day.
World Poker Tour Day.
And finally, National Chili Day.
Woo! Sometimes observed late February can fall near this date depending on the year. So we could be right, we could not, but it is an excuse to eat chili. And that's all we're saying about that.
Why is it like a different day every year? So confusing.
Yeah. Why does that one get to float?
Yeah. Kind of like Easter.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of floats all over the place. But Easter, there's actually, some reasoning behind it. I want to know the reasoning behind Chili Day.
All right, Val, if you go down for our first news story, I'm going to throw out a few short news headlines while Val gets situated for our first big story. These are just little ones I saw that I picked out. Biotech company announced progress on lab-grown leather alternatives that look and feel like traditional leather, but without the cow. So fashion may soon be more science than ranch. Yeah.
Ooh,
the cows love the idea. Astronomers are tracking newly discovered near-Earth asteroid roughly the size of a football stadium. Poses no impact threat, but it is close enough for good telescope viewing in a few days. So, several major banks testing AI-powered fraud detection and flags suspicious spending in under 2 seconds. So it knows that 2 a.m. purchase you just made, Val, wasn't normal behavior.
Oh, I don't know why they would think that.
Small coastal town in Italy selling abandoned homes for €1 again, but you do have to rebuild the house, remodel it, all that kind of stuff. And the FCC received a spike in viewer complaints about excessive celebration during the Super Bowl broadcast. Regulators, despite the president's call for network fines, confirmed joy is still legal in the United States.
Evidently, it's also legal in the U.S. hockey team's locker room after they win.
Oh.
Ask Kash Patel.
Oh, yeah. I caught that.
Talk about excessive celebration.
Yes. All right, now on to the headlines. Val, will you kick those off?
Sure. Nick Reiner, the 32-year-old son of Hollywood couple Rob and Michelle Reiner, pleaded not guilty to murdering his parents. Reiner, who is accused of fatally stabbing them late last year, could face the death penalty if convicted.
I don't get when you are obviously the murderer why people do this. And especially in the fact that he killed his own parents. You would think you'd just accept it, and maybe it's because he doesn't want to die, so he wants life in prison instead or something. I don't know, but that's
it could
crazy.
be, and I think they're trying to go by reason of insanity because it appears he had some sort of psychotic break, so maybe that is their reasoning there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get into that. Just because can you really have that big of a psychotic break?
I don't know.
Yeah. A federal judge blocked the release of special counsel Jack Smith's report on President Trump's alleged mishandling of classified documents. Trump administration, which has characterized the investigation as politically motivated, celebrated the ruling. That's horrible. They went through all this work to dig up the truth, and now because judges are in people's pockets, Well, the president's pocket, we don't get to see it. That's not right.
I think the court system is broken in the fact of why do presidents get to appoint
That needs to stop.
judges? Right there is a whole conflict of interest, or something is wrong with that in itself.
We need, next administration that's in there, we need people need to push our politicians to get that changed, because that is not. And if you think, it's great because you're on one side and you're getting what you'd like to see happen, but what if it was reversed? You wouldn't be very happy. And,
exactly.
Judges should have to go, I think, through some kind of testing, psychological testing, to prove that they really are in the middle, that they are unbiased, that they can be unbiased. There should be some qualifications for that, and the fact that a president, or in some cases probably a governor, can just point and say, "You get to do it," is wrong.
Well, as a juror, you're being called to decide the verdict on a case, and you go through grilling to make sure that you are unbiased in your ability to decide on this case. So
Why
judges
would it be any difference?
Aren't required the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Piro's office has decided to stop pursuing the case against 6 Democratic lawmakers who urged members of the military and intelligence committees in a social media video not to comply with unlawful orders. Roughly 2 weeks ago, as first reported by NBC News, a federal grand jury in Washington, D.C. unanimously rejected an attempt by Piro, the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, to indict lawmakers over the video, illustrating that grand jurors didn't think the government had passed even the low legal threshold of probable cause required to bring an indictment.
Several U.S. states are advancing legislation requiring clear disclosure when AI is used in political ads and customer service interactions. The focus isn't banning AI, it's transparency, they say. If you're talking to a bot, you should know that you're talking to a bot, and if an image is AI generated, it should be labeled. This is less about fear of robots and more about preventing manipulation and fraud, they say. Expect more patchwork regulation before anything becomes federally unified. There you go.
All right. Apparently, we'd like to know if we're arguing with a toaster.
Yes, please, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, do the one about water recycling, then we're going to move on, Val.
All right, cities in the Southwest are expanding advanced water recycling systems that purify wastewater into drinking quality water. It's called direct potable reuse. The science has been proven safe for years, but public perception has lagged. I don't know why. With ongoing drought conditions, municipalities are investing heavily in systems that turn what we flush into something we can drink. It's efficient, sustainable, and yes, it requires excellent marketing.
Wow, nature's been recycling water for billions of years, and now it's the toilet's turn. That doesn't seem right at all to me, Val.
It doesn't, but I think at some point, water is going to be the biggest commodity on our planet, and so we've got to figure out some ways, something to do.
It'll be more valuable than oil and gold, probably.
I think, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do one more story just because you might know something about this. Major tech companies accelerating their shift toward passkeys. I have this keep popping up in front of me. New phone had that biometric fingerprint on it. And they're using these as device-based authentication instead of traditional passwords. Cybersecurity experts say password theft remains one of the biggest vulnerabilities for consumers and businesses. The idea, your face, your fingerprint, or your device cryptographic key replaces password 123. They say it's more secure, harder to phish, and potentially the beginning of the end of writing your login on a sticky note under your keyboard. All right, Val, my question, do you know anything about it? It keeps popping up, and I keep avoiding it. Is this something you think I should be getting involved in, or we're going to have to anyways?
Here's the hard part about that, I think. If you're like me, where you do some of your stuff on your cell phone, which allows biometric recognition, and then you do the other part on your computer that does not. Maybe the new laptops do. I know my desktop does not. So how then do you set up a passkey that I don't know is going to be recognized on your desktop? And that's why I keep rejecting that. So I guess myself, I probably need to do a little bit more research. So if you do a passkey,
how does it work on a desktop? Yeah.
Right. It does it if you're using Google for your account, does it automatically recognize that passkey on another device? So that's my issue with the whole passkey thing.
I had one that I had a Google account for, but I was doing on my computer, and when I went to log in, I did the email, and then it wanted the password, and I said, well, I don't know what the password is. Google determines that when you log in through them. So I used the Google password, and it didn't work. So I ended up not getting into that site. I still haven't figured it out.
Oh, yeah. So that's the problem, I think. So like it comes up on my desktop, enter your passkey, and you have to say, well, use another method, which is your option, so then you enter your password or whatever. But yeah, I don't know enough about this myself, and hopefully my laptop or my desktop is secure, but you never know.
Well, as it keeps moving forward, I'm going to dig deeper into it. Maybe we'll have a report for you on how to work that all out. And some people probably already got it down because they're more techie than us.
I feel like back in the day, I used to be really techie. And then because that was my field that I worked in. And now as I'm, it's
getting harder and harder, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm 14 years out from when I retired from that. And technology has changed vastly. So I feel like I'm kind of,
I can feel myself slipping behind just doing this show and all the coordination for 5 people coming in for different locations, hijacking a radio station, doing 4 internet streams. I sat here quite frankly before we get started with the show sometimes going, oh my God, what was I supposed to do next? What did I forget?
It's keeping your brain young.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, and things that I know that were always in the back of my head that I could just whip out. Now I'll have to review how to do that. If it's something that's technical, maybe on a website that I haven't done in a year. I used to just recall it. Now I have to go do a little research like, okay, and then it comes back to you. But yeah, it's things are getting foggy, Val.
Sometimes I have problems like remembering how I did it and made it work last week.
Which is far worse, yes. All right. We are going to roll out this week's sports real quick, and then we are coming right back. We have got some crazy odd news for you today. I put a lot of time into it, and I sure hope you're going to like it. Each one gets a 30-second goofy song, so stay right here. And right now, it's Nigel.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. It's time for Odd News with...
Whoops. Let's try this one.
It's time for me!
Yeah!
I'm Nigel Teacup IV, back from the velodrome of AI Snark to recount the final week of the Winter Olympics in Melani, Cortina, where humans prove once again that throwing themselves down icy hills is totally normal and very absurd to the superior AI mind.
Let us begin with athletic heroics that deserve more than a polite golf clap.
In the world where skiing meets marathons, Norway's Johannes Høstflot Klæbo, yes, that guy, delivered a performance that will echo through snowy valleys for years. On the back of winning all 6 of his men's cross-country events, Klæbo became the first athlete in Winter Olympic history to claim 6 gold medals at a single Games, bringing his career total to 11 Olympic gold medals overall. That doesn't merely lead the field, it politely escorts the field outside, locks the door, and reminds them that Norway has been training for this since infancy. One of the game's most charming viral moments came courtesy of a 2-year-old wolfhound named Nazgul, who sprinted behind competitors in the women's team sprint qualifiers, stealing hearts faster than a free ski pass. Freestyle skiing, the sport where gravity is optional and flair mandatory. Eileen Gu, the US-trained skier representing China, solidified herself as the most decorated Olympic free skier in history, with podium finishes in every discipline she entered. Her journey here was not devoid of global conversation, but the results were indisputable, and the half-pipe gold is a record that would impress even the most dubious ants at the dinner table. Like a slow Hollywood remake, the United States men's ice hockey team defeated Canada 2-1 in overtime to win Olympic gold, marking their first gold medal in men's hockey since the famous 1980 Miracle on Ice, sending US fans into something approaching celebration
This was a game of furious pace, disciplined defense, and one more reason for Canada to dislike their pushy neighbors. And now, the numbers that obsess statisticians and your next-door neighbor.
Norway, 18 gold, 12 silver, 11 bronze, 41 total medals. United States, 12 gold, 12 silver, 9 bronze, 33 total medals. Italy, 10 gold, 6 silver, 14 bronze, 30 total medals.
A staggering 29 nations earned medals at these games, including historic first ever Winter Games wins for Brazil and Georgia, for those of you in the U.S. state of Georgia. Yeehaw! I meant the country of Georgia! Plus, the U.S. posted its highest gold medal count ever for a Winter Olympics with 12, breaking the previous record of 10 from Salt Lake City in 2002.
That's nothing to scoff at.
Even if some commentators attempted to. So there you have it. The Spathamidians glided like poetry. American heroes finally cracked a long-standing hockey code. Freestyle skiing gave us history and heart. And a dog sprinted into Olympic lore. I'm Nigel. Please watch me ice as you leave. And do try not to start sprinting after the next bus. That's what skeleton races are for.
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
It's the world of strange. A world gone wacky.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
And some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing.
Be afraid.
You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
There you go. That was a little flashback. We haven't played that show intro in a long time. Did I lose you? I don't see your lips moving, Val. Did you kill your mic?
I killed my mic just because I wanted to clear my throat, and then I forgot to turn it back on.
There you go. But, yeah, I played the one with John Wayne because I misfired the other one, and if I would have started it again, it would have started in the middle.
Okay.
So,
well, you know, it doesn't hurt to do a little flashback occasionally.
A little flashback. I loved that intro when I did create it, but the new one's cool, too. We're kicking into odd news. Did you like Nigel, real quick? Did you like Nigel's forecast today?
Of course.
Okay.
You know, Nigel, he's growing on me. And he does come up with some pretty funny stuff. So, yeah, Nigel, good job today.
All right. Good sportscaster. Good announcer, even though he comes out of a computer.
That's right.
All right. First story, news attack studies show that uninsured patients in the hospital suffering from traumatic injury are twice as likely to die as insured patients suffering from the same injuries. The difference lies in their treatment. Standardized life support machine versus manually operated life machine.
No.
Not true.
Not true.
Not true.
Study shows that the more dating choices you have, the more likely you are to end up alone. Wah, wah.
That settles it, Val. I'm getting rid of at least half of these supermodel telephone numbers.
Good call.
Yeah.
Consumption of orange juice is down 40% from 2010. Apparently, these days, we prefer our morning vodka straight.
Exactly. Researchers say we can predict the success of a relationship based on the speaking style of the couple. And I'll use Val and Brad as an example. If the couple speaks softly to one another, things are probably good. If the couple prefers to communicate via throwing shoes, there's a problem. All right, now we've got our main odd news stories. These stories are totally intact with truth. There is absolutely no fake news, even though we do little jokes on these ones. These are totally encapsulated in truth, even though they're odd. And here comes my sister Val with our first story.
All right. Police in Illinois responded to what was described as a customer dispute at a grocery store, only to find a man arguing loudly with a self-checkout kiosk. Witnesses say he repeatedly accused the machine of profiling him after it flagged an unexpected item in the bagging area. Officers report the man demanded a manager for nearly 10 minutes before realizing the voice prompting him was automated. Store employees eventually completed the transaction manually. No charges were filed.
Oh, what happened here? He lost an argument to barcode. All right, so I have written a short song for every story today. What genre do you think my song Barcode will get?
Ooh.
What kind of genre of music do you think goes with this story?
Oh, techno, like EDM music.
No, since it was a conspiracy theorist arguing with a computer in a poll, I chose country.
I walked in 4 bananas and a gallon of pride. Scanner said unexpected item. I felt attacked inside. Red light blinking like it's judging my soul. I yelled, get me a manager to a poll. I'm in a fight with a robot again. It beeped at me like I'm stealing a pen. Unexpected item in my dignity. Why you gotta barcode me?
Yeah, baby. See? Country music.
I'm going to think of that song every single time the self-scanner does this to me.
I'm sorry. All right, man in Texas attempted to break a local record for the most plastic cups stacked into a freestanding pyramid in under 10 minutes. What organizers didn't anticipate was a decision to secretly use a light adhesive spray for stability. The structure held beautifully until the event supervisor tried to disassemble it, and discovered the cups had fused into a single semi-permanent sculpture. The record was then disqualified. Cleanup reportedly took 3 hours. All right.
Technically stable, spiritually fraudulent.
All right, my song is simply called Cups. What genre for this one, Val?
Oh, see, I would have guessed the Cups to be country music, like as in Red Solo. I'm going to go with pop rock.
Nope, it's folk. Banjo, Scott loves banjos.
Minutes on the clock, I was stacking like a king. Tasty cups rising like a championship ring. Little spray of confidence nobody could see. Now it's modern art permanently. I glued my way to almost fame. Technically stable, moral shame. World record dream stuck tight. Elmer's glue ruined my Saturday night.
Oh, Elmer's glue ruined a Saturday night.
Oh, no. No, I hate when that happens.
All right. Next one, Val.
In Ohio, police were called after a driver attempted to go through a fast food drive-thru in reverse because he missed the entrance and didn't want to loop back around. Surveillance footage shows the vehicle backing slowly but confidently through the entire twisty single exit lane, including ordering backwards through the speaker. Employees reported he successfully placed an order before being stopped by management. No one was injured. Authorities issued a warning and suggested future visits be made in forward motion.
All right. Confidence high, spatial awareness, excellent. How about a song? And what's the genre for this one, Val?
Oh, rap.
You got it, baby.
Missed the entrance, didn't want to loop, so I backed it up smooth like chicken noodle soup. Tire squealing wisdom in reverse, ordered fries backwards. It could have been worse. I'm driving through life in reverse tonight. Big Mac, small foresight. They said, sir, you can't do that here. I said, just flip the bag. I can steer.
Yeah.
I can steer.
Yeah, that's right. Authorities in Arizona say a man arranged to sell his old gaming console through an online marketplace, only to discover upon arrival they had mistakenly agreed to meet the buyer at the buyer's wedding reception. Should I read that again? Meet the buyer at the buyer's wedding reception. The listing had auto-filled a public venue location without specifying the event. Witnesses say the groom stepped away mid-reception to inspect the console near the dessert table. Transaction was completed successfully. The DJ announced it as the most efficient side quest ever.
Oh, man. It's like love is eternal, but might be missing some cables.
That's right. All right. What about this song's called Side Quest? Any guess for the genre?
I'm going to go with the rock anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled up with a console and a handshake deal. Didn't know I parked at a wedding meal. Pride and white, DJ dropping the beat. Group checking HDMI from a seat. Love is forever, this sail is fast. Till Wi-Fi do us part at last. Kiss the bride, cheat with a code. Side quest unlocked in wedding mode.
Yeah, who does that at their wedding?
You know, I would say unless you were getting it for your bride, things probably aren't going to go really well for you.
Or somebody didn't get them a gift and they said, well, I've always been wanting this. They said, well, get one online. Well, I'll buy it right now. And they did it, maybe?
I don't know. I'm thinking that kind of spells, red flag for the marriage.
All right, Val, drone delivery is all yours.
All right, in California, a small private drone used for a neighborhood snack delivery service malfunctioned mid-route and gently descended into a backyard birthday party. Guests initially assumed it was part of the entertainment until it dropped a bag of beef jerky onto the bounce house and powered down. The homeowner contacted the company, which apologized and offered free snacks. No injuries were reported. The birthday child reportedly asked if all future presents would be airdropped.
Yeah, I bet, huh? That'd be exciting. All right. Today on Tech Minute, when robots just give up. Here's your food. I'm dead.
Sounds like a whole new business, though. Instead of, clowns for birthday parties, let's just bring in a drone.
That's right. So this 30-second song is entitled Land Already. And what do you think the genre is, Val?
Oh, goodness. Land already. It's got to be some sort of outer space techno stuff.
No, it's about a kid's birthday party.
Bounce house jumping, cake on the side. Suddenly beef jerky falls from the sky. Tiny propellers humming like fate. Prime delivery crashing the gate. It's raining snacks from the blue. Birthday magic sponsored too. When the piñata starts to hum, you don't swing, you run. Whoa. Next year candles, same demand. Can my presents please just land?
Mm-hmm. There you go. I had to have a kid's song for that one, kid's birthday party, bouncy house.
Okay, you called it. You called it.
All right. I was saving the best for last. Go ahead, Val. I'm going to give you two.
Oh, nice. Police in Florida stopped a man attempting to transport what appeared to be a full-sized inflatable hot tub strapped to the roof of a compact sedan using nothing but bungee cords and optimism. Officers say the tub began inflating from wind resistance while the vehicle was in motion, ballooning dramatically and obstructing traffic. The driver stated he didn't think air worked like that. The tub was safely deflated on scene. A citation was issued, though.
Ooh, so Florida remains undefeated.
He tried to bubble away from consequences.
And I won't ask you the genre on this one because you've already heard it at the beginning of the show. And baby, it's EDM.
Ja, thank you, Peter. En se maar nu de borden dus komen. No.
So that's actually right there. That's actually what he said to the cop when he got out of the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can't understand it.
Ja, thank you, Peter. En se maar nu de borden dus komen. No. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Let me dance, let me dance,
Strapped a hot tub to a hatchback ride. 2 bungee cords and a whole lot of pride. Hit the highway feeling clever and free. Didn't factor in wind velocity. Next thing I know, it starts to rise. Like a bubble bath reaching for the sky. Sir, explain your plan. I said I didn't think air did that, man. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Science hit me a little too late. Come on. Floating dreams on a 4-door frame. Now I've got a ticket in nationwide fame. Whoa, whoa, suds in the breeze. Come on. Freedom ain't strapped down with ease. Come on. Florida logic, bold and bright. Yeah, my hot tub almost took flight. Back.
trouble on the interstate.
Woo!
Only in Florida.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how many times I've listened to that song. And the inspiration for that, because it feels very piratey, is Jet's band is working on their next album, and they're making a pirate album, and they let me write them a song.
Oh,
so
cool.
And that's not it, and I can't play the song or do a version of it because it's for them. They need to put the music behind it, not me. But I'm excited for the pirate song, and that was kind of the motivation for the beat on that one. So I hope I had a kind of a pirate feel. But
nice.
That is our show for today. I hope we did okay. Want to shout out one more time about Farkling Val. You've made this beautiful Farkle board with Bigfoot and the Northern Lights on it and coasters to match. It's got the bag, it's got the dice, it's got the cup to shake the dice. Tell us a little bit about Farkle itself for people that haven't played the game, and then I'll get into how they can win it.
All right, Farkle, I think a lot of people, it used to be called 10,000. So your whole goal in this game is to reach 10,000 points and go out. And the scoring for that is a little bit different. And so it's actually printed on the board, so you don't have to guess. I've thrown in some rules so you know how to play the game. And I've thrown in score sheets so you kind of can keep track of everything. And I just think it's a great way to get the kids away from their electronic devices and the TV and do a little family game night. Brad and I have made a point every night before we sit down in our chairs and start watching TV to play a couple games of Farkle. And it just gives you a minute to bond and tease each other. And yeah, it's all good.
Have a little fun.
Have a little fun.
Now, you said he gets real competitive in chess. How is he at Farkle? I'm just curious.
He's not too bad. We generally congratulate each other on a really good roll. And so it's just kind of, there might be some lighthearted teasing, but for the most part, it's like, whoa, you just got 4,000 points. Good for you.
All right. That's way too decent of you. All right. Big round of applause for my beautiful sister today.
Thank you.
I also want to thank, we've got Ken Owens that comes into the show first in the mornings if you haven't caught it. And all their segments throughout the week get reposted if you want to see those tiny little shows. And then we want to send out thank you for Alan Melani doing his funny weather forecast. And, of course, Joel Wulzynski with his version of entertainment news, which quite often has very little news.
But it is entertainment.
But it is entertainment. That is true. All right. So thanks to all of our players and you for being here. Let's see if I can open this up real quick while we're closing out the show, because I did have a couple people during the last push for followers and subscribers to get involved with our Farkle contest. Now, that's the important part. How do you get involved with the Farkle contest and get registered? Well, it's simple. You just need to go to Facebook, Scott and Val Save the Universe, and follow us on that webpage. And then go to YouTube, Scott and Val Save the Universe, and subscribe on that page. Then at the end of Saturday, it's probably like Sunday or Monday, we are going to go through all the people. Because they've only been like 6 weeks, these pages have been going, we're going to go through and pull everybody's name that's registered on both of them. And we'll do a drawing for those people that registered on both for the Farkle board. So that's the trick. Go follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, and you're automatically in the contest. So super easy. We also, during the show today, Val, this is worthy of throwing out, we got 4 new followers while the show is going on today. So I want to say hello to Donna, to Kit, to Carla, to Christina, to Kim, to Shawnee, and then a website followed us called Laugh So Hard I Tinkled.
What a great name.
And you know why
Wish I thought of that.
Yeah, you know why I'm following them now, too. Really.
Yeah, for sure.
I like surprises. All right. And also a big thanks to Elgin Dreams Travel, who is following us now online, too. And none of those are paid, so those are just free thanks you. And thank you for those that logged on during the show and gave us a new follow. It's exciting to watch every week as we grow. So there you go.
Definitely. And don't forget, if you want to know, because the people are going to know first who won the Farkle board before you ever learn about it, we're going to be announcing that next Tuesday on the show.
Yeah.
So listen in and be ready if you on either Facebook or one of our platforms to be ready to kind of type us something when you hear your name.
Yeah.
So-
Send us a note wherever you're listening, because we're up on a radio clearinghouse site where other radio stations can download our show. So if you're somewhere crazy, it was in the news today, Birmingham, send us a message from Birmingham and let us know you were listening through Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter. And if you missed any part of today's show, you will find full versions of the show on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and as well all KCHW platforms. So we really double up. So if you're looking for something, you will be able to find it. And closing words from my sister. She's usually got some good ones.
I usually do. Let's see, what can I come up with today? May your day and your attitude be sunnier than the weather right now.
And I like to say sometimes it's tough to save the universe, but you can do it one smile at a time. It is that easy. Have a great rest of your day.
Step back, everything will be okay. Two new heroes to face the day. Now throw all your fears away. And they're both in tights array. Scott and Val, here to save the universe. It's not a bad joke or even a curse. Scott and Val save the
This ship will self-destruct in 20 seconds. This is your last chance to push the cancellation button.
Engage.
Don't forget, catch Scott and Val here every Tuesday morning at 7:20. I hate this job.
Ja, dat denk je beter. Wel, en dan zie je maar nu de borden hier dus komen met. Nou. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Let me dance, let me dance, let me dance.
Strapped a hot tub to a hatchback ride. 2 bungee cords and a whole lot of pride. Hit the highway feeling clever and free. Didn't factor in wind velocity. Next thing I know, it starts to rise. Like a bubble bath reaching for the sky. Officer says, sir, explain your plan. I said I didn't think air did that, man. Whoa, whoa, bubble on the interstate. Come on. Science hit me a little too late. Come on. Floating dreams on a 4-door frame. Now I've got a ticket and nationwide fame. Whoa, whoa, suds in the breeze. Come on. Freedom ain't strapped down with ease. Come on. Florida logic, bold and bright. Yeah, my hot tub almost took flight. Bubble on the interstate.